The spine movements that we did, the first one was the side bending, where we were able to open up the spaces on one side, and then they open up. It's like a flap door. We open up a flap door. Remember, that was one. The second one was moving forward and backward. So it opened up. The back part opened up. Let's say this is the back part. When we moved forward and backward squeeze, we did the squeezing part, bending forward and backward. So that was another dimension, the second dimension. The third dimension we did was open up vertically. So 3 dimension spine practice is very essential after we do the balancing. For example, we did the initial one, which is the yin and yang, gathering the yin and gathering yang. And the initial practice, after all that collection of yin and yang, we went to the spine. So now the next one is a rotation of the spine. Now that we have collected everything within the spine area, we opened up the spine spaces. Now we're going to move sideways. So keep your feet apart as much as you can do, and then bend one side. Do not do anything with the hands. Look what happened. My right hand came in the front, left hand in the back. My spine is straight. The head is moving along with the shoulder, not away from the shoulder, not separately from the shoulder. The head and everything is in one unit, moving forward and backwards, sideways, turning sideways. Now, when you start, make your hands completely loose. And what will happen is it will start flailing, it will start being loose. When the hand is loose, the body movement from the center, when it rotates like that, will impart a movement to the hands. The hands are not moving by themselves, they are moving only because of movement of the center, sideways. So this sideways movement is extremely powerful. It's also known as ringing the temple bell, ringing of the temple bell. And what we'll notice is that the hand is flail, and as you move it a little faster, the hand will go a little higher. You'll start hitting the body. Because when you stop on one side, and all of a sudden, the hand will be in motion, but it will hit the body and then come back, flinging back again. So hand is basically flinging. So this is the movement that we do. We'll be refining this more. Now, bend your knee a little bit as you do this. You'll go a little lower. If you straighten the knee and be a little faster, your hand will hit higher in the chest area. Sometimes, if you do much faster, the hand will hit shoulder or even underneath the collarbones. This gives a lot of massage to various points. And this practice is one of the very common practices that people do in the morning. If you do this, the entire body from the center onwards gets energized. Come down to rest. Make sure you do not move the neck away from the shoulder. If you move just the head separate from the shoulder, you'll feel dizzy. So this movement, therefore, is a circular movement, and it's a very fascinating but most energizing part. We'll talk more about that in the next section.